A couple of days ago, two beautiful women, they approached me and they told me about the first episode where we talked about anxiety and what anxiety is. And we did some practices together about how to reduce the anxiety. And one of them, she told me that she actually did the practice of deep breathing. Now, she breathed in the 4 seconds, but she could not hold her breath more than 5 seconds, and it was painful for her. It was not easy. I want to say that, of course, it's not easy because the deep breathing technique does not need you to do very much effort. You don't have to make an effort to breathe. You need to breathe normally. As I did with you on camera, I was breathing in the 4 seconds without doing an effort. I'm just breathing normally and doing the 4 seconds in my mind. And then I kept them for 7 seconds. As for holding your breath in, you don't have to make it the 7 seconds. You can make it 5 seconds. 6 seconds is amazing. 7 seconds is stunning. But if you cannot, do not be hard on yourself. That's fine. Do it on your own pace. So the deep breathing technique, you practice it with no pressure, no stress, and that's why in the episode I told you that you need to practice it a lot and keep practicing before you are facing your anxiety symptoms when you are put in a situation. So you don't have to wait for the situation to happen so you can practice. This is not practice. So what you need to do is you keep on practicing. So this deep breathing, it improves the way of your breathing. And second thing is that when you connect the 4 and the 7 and the 8 seconds with your mind, you are actually getting away a little bit from the triggering thoughts that makes you anxious when you are in a situation. So it keeps your mind away from thinking about your triggers and your fears and what makes you fearful and panic. So that's the whole point of the breathing. So that's why, please do not be hard on yourself. Take it smooth. Enjoy practicing the exercise because it's actually very effective for you in your life in general, not just anxiety. The second beautiful lady actually asked me an absolutely amazing question. She said, how can I know that what I'm having and going through is anxiety and not just fear, or she's just getting nervous whenever she is facing a situation? Well, unbeknown to you, I want to tell you that this is what I'm going to talk about in the second episode that is coming really soon. I'm doing my best. So please stay tuned for our second episode, where we are going to talk about how to identify that what you're having is anxiety and not just fear. And of course, beside some of our practices for reducing the anxiety, if you care to practice it with us, please join soon. Of course, I'm not leaving it there. I'll give you some of the signs that you may consider if you are having anxiety or not. First sign is that you will be having frequent low moods. So it's not one day in, one day out. No, you're frequently always having low moods. And second thing, you're usually depressed, feeling sad, or you get bored so quickly, even if you are doing something that you used to enjoy, but now you're getting bored so quickly of it, or something that everybody is enjoying doing, but you get so bored so quickly with anything. How else can you identify you're having anxiety and it's not just fear that quickly fades away? Feeling numb, completely numb, meaning you don't feel anything. You're not happy, you're not sad, you're not angry, just feeling numb. You're having no capacity, absolutely no capacity for enjoyment, for pleasure, for doing anything so far. So these are some of the signs of having anxiety. Now, of course, we're having some physical symptoms to identify anxiety, which are well known as you sweat a lot, more often than the usual sweat. It's not like it's in a room where it is hot weather. No, you're sweating always when you are in the situation, when you are facing the threat, when you are triggered in a situation. You sweat a lot, excessively. Your hands just sweat a lot, very sweaty. And as well as your heart rates so quickly than the usual. It's like you've been running a marathon when you're just sitting down. So the whole situation is making you really, really nervous. And this is one of the things that you might be having anxiety. What kind of anxiety are you having? That's not for me to decide. This is how you can identify if you are having anxiety and not just normal fear of a threat that quickly fades away. So now I'm leaving it there just for now, and stay tuned for our second episode that is coming very soon. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.